Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome to episode 200 of the FAB and Fearless Business Booster Shot Show. My name is Yinka. I'm a business strategist, coach, a speaker, and an author, and I support women create wealth in and through their businesses by helping them to focus on what matters most for the business, which is cash flow and strategy, and what matters most for the business owner, which is mindset and habit. It is both my pleasure and privilege to welcome you this 200th episode of the show, where each week at 1:30 p.m. UK time on a Wednesday, I come to you with a short, sharp shot to boost both you and your business with one powerful truth and one actionable tip. So if you can see and hear me over on my LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube socials, come into the chat, come and say hello, and let us get this party started right. Oh my goodness, I am so very excited to welcome you to this 200th episode of this incredible show. So, ladies and gents, let me know who is in the audience today. The tech is teching. I can see no comments at all. Of course, it's teching for the 200th episode of the show, but I am definitely here to deliver insights today, lessons from these 200 episodes. So let me just double check and see that I am actually live over on my LinkedIn. And that we are doing all the things that we are here to do. So excited. Welcome. I can see a number of people over on LinkedIn. Let me just check that I'm also live on Facebook. And then we are ready to rock and roll. 200 episodes. Yes, I am not gonna lie. And ladies and gents, we are not here to stand on ceremony. We actually have a little cake here. We will be lighting the candles and blowing them out a little bit later on. I am so frustrated that I cannot see I cannot see the comments right now. This is the one show where I wanted to make sure we had all the comments coming through because it has definitely been a labor of love. 200 episodes, ladies and gents, is 46 months. It is 46 months of weekly and consecutive time in the space. And I am so here for it. So I want to know who is joining me live. Let me check and just make sure, because I can't see any comments. I'm just going to pick up my phone and double check and see who is here with us today. Episode 200 is a big damn deal. And as I said, it's 46 months. It is for 8 weeks off of 4 whole years. And this has been such a powerful and important journey that I have been on as somebody who does not enjoy live streaming, would you believe it? And so I'm really excited to share these insights with you today. I am so sorry that I'm having to look at my phone to see the comments because, of course, the tech has teched today. And as a result of that, I cannot actually see any comments coming through on my screen. So I am going to make sure that we are indeed live and making sure that we are available. And then I can share the lessons that I have learned over the last 200 weeks. Let me just double check this one more time and then we are good to go. So, ladies and gents, 200 weeks of live streaming. The first thing I will say is that I definitely am not somebody who enjoyed live streaming at the start. I was definitely not someone who had it in mind that I wanted to, be on video and sharing long form content in this way. And yet I knew the power and know the power of being able to connect with your audience on video. I know and understand the power of being able to share your insights, create opportunities, and to have people have the opportunity to get a longer form and more nuanced snippet of your thinking and your insights. And so as a result of that, I committed. It was, back in 22 that I first did my first Booster Shot show and have been going every single week ever since. And there is something so powerful about being able to say that you aren't necessarily somebody who would choose a specific action or way of being, and yet you will do it because you know that it is powerful and effective and the right thing for your mission. And so I really celebrate coming to this 200th episode. I'm so excited to be here and to share these lessons. And I have a couple of different lessons for you that I'm excited to share. I just need to make sure that I am indeed live and to ensure that you can all hear me, because the tech is teching and I can see and hear pretty much I'm just talking to myself. So let me drop these lessons and let me share how this is going to be so incredibly powerful for you in terms of creating and getting your own cash flowing. So number one, the first lesson that these 200 episodes have taught me is that you will never have it will never be the right time. You will never have perfect conditions, but it is for you as somebody who is success minded to make the time right, to perfect the conditions. So I'm going to say it again. You may not have perfect conditions, but it is for you to perfect the conditions. It may not be the right time, but it is for you to make the time right. I can tell you for free that it has been inconvenient in so many different ways. I've had to do so many different types of things to support and create opportunity to make these Booster Shot shows happen. I've had to stream from very many places. I've had to do lots of different things. I've had to change things, shift things around, support things differently in order to make it happen. And yet it remains important because that was my commitment. I have committed as a result of, for my mission, I've committed to be here 1:30 p.m. UK time on a Wednesday. And so here I am. And so while it hasn't always been easy, while the conditions are highly imperfect, I'm so cross that the comments are not coming through on the spaces. Hello, Colleen Stubbs. Thank you so much for dropping me a comment and letting me know that you are here with me. I'm excited to have you here in the spaces. And yeah, I'm like having to look at my phone. I'm having to deal with noise and this and that. And yet, even though it isn't perfect, it still gets to happen. Because imperfect action will beat perfect planning every single time. This is lesson 2. Somebody drop it in the chat for me. Lesson 1 was, while you may never get perfect conditions, it is for you to perfect the conditions. And number 2 is that you have the opportunity to understand that imperfect action will always beat perfect planning. Imperfect action will always be perfect ideas, perfect plans, perfect documents. How many things are sitting on your PC right now that have been perfected and prettied and canvaed and clauded and yet has never seen the light of day? We spend so much time in creation mode. We spend so much time trying to finesse things, trying to make things perfect. And yet we don't take imperfect action, and therefore we don't get to see the results. Imperfect action always beat perfect planning. I had a perfect plan. It was perfect. And then I've logged back on. There's some things are happening around me. I don't know how much noise cancellation the software does. But what I know is that I have an appointment. I have a date with you every single week, 1:30 p.m. UK time on a Wednesday. So that's what we do. This is how we roll. 200 episodes of this show tells me the third lesson that I want to share with you. The third thing it tells me is showing will always beat telling. Showing will always beat telling 100% of the time. You can tell people whatever you want. People say a lot of stuff. There is a lot of information on the internet. People are spending all of their time telling. Oh, I'm a consistent person. Oh, I'm a person that does the needful. Oh, I'm a person of my word. I'm a person who does the things that they say that they're going to do. Or you can just be that person and let people see it. And that's the thing. There are so many elements to this particular opportunity. This particular opportunity for me as an introvert that does not like video particularly, and isn't live stream is not my first and most preferred medium. There are so many things that 200 shows gets to show the world long before I ever have to tell them anything. I do not have to tell them that I'm a person who values and upholds my own promise of consistency. I don't have to tell people that I am somebody who is a stable. I'm not burning things to the ground every 25 seconds. And again, burning things to the ground is fine. I'm not suggesting it isn't. I'm just suggesting that I get to show my values. I get to show the things that are important to me, and particularly in my work. Success takes time. It takes commitment over time. And it's very easy for me to say that, and it's very easy for me to tell other people that they need to do that. It's another thing entirely to show up for yourself in that way. And so I really encourage you, in terms of getting that cash flowing, to recognize how powerful it is to be able to show people. Hello, fabulous Sharon. I'm so grateful that you are here. Thank you for sharing these lessons with me. Colleen, thank you for sharing lesson 2 as well. It is so great to have you here. So lesson number 1 was that while you may never have perfect conditions, you get to perfect the conditions. So much of the work and the experience that we have around money sees us wanting to have perfect conditions, to have that perfect sales letter, to have the perfect offer. And yet money loves speed and money loves ease. So that lesson for me definitely helps you to get your cash flowing. Number 2 is imperfect action beats perfect planning every time. Every single time, any action, especially imperfect, will beat the perfect plan. Because in order to get different, you have to do different, in which means that action is always going to be required. And so lesson number 3 was showing will always be telling. You will always be able to get it across by showing people long before you have to tell them. Number 4 is definitely dedicated to the likes of the incredible Sharon and the amazing Jackie Raymond, who is probably one of the people, two of the people, who have watched most of the Booster Shot shows. One of the most valuable things you will ever create in your business, in your life, is goodwill. Is having people in your space who want you to win. And that is an asset. And that is a cash creation asset. That is an intangible asset that should never be underestimated. Helping people to want you to win is such a game changer. And as I said, I want to thank Jackie Raymond. I want to thank Sharon Hurley Hall. I want to thank so many women over the last 4 years. Buki Yusuf, Sonia Hay, Stacey Casson, Nat Bullen, Cleo Ned. I want to thank so many women, as Mara Kazmi, Sumam Randhawa, women who have come through the show, who have watched this show repeatedly, over and over again, who have supported me, who have cheered for me, who have asked me questions, who have hyped me when I wasn't feeling the best. There have been so many: Latrice Torres, Janelle Benjamin, Loratu Osu, Diana Osagi. Like the list of names of women who have supported me on this journey would take up the entire episode. And yeah, I am so incredibly grateful for each and every one of them. The fact that to be surrounded by people who want you to win is one of the most underestimated cash flow accelerators. Having that goodwill in the market is so incredibly valuable and never to be underestimated. And that's the thing, irrespective of how right you are, how helpful your offer is, how much you can help people, you need to ensure that you create goodwill, that people actually like and want to see you win. And do not hear what I did not say. People don't need to like you. This is not a popularity contest. Popularity has its values, it has its benefits, I am not suggesting that this is about being liked, but what it absolutely is about is being of value and being valued. Because lesson number 5 is a lesson and is the one powerful truth I want to share with you today is value that is not valued will not be treated as valuable. Value that is not valued will not be treated as valuable. Hi, Taya. Lovely to have you here. Awesome lady. Happy 200 episode. As I said, I've got a cake and we're going to be lighting it later. I'm going to blow out the candle shortly. I just want to make sure I drop these insights so that you can get your cash flowing. But what I want you to understand is value that is not valued will not be treated as valuable. Over the last couple of years in my business, very few women have come to become clients of mine without seeing at least one of these shows. These shows have helped people to understand what I think, how I feel, my philosophy in certain areas, what is important to me, what does need to happen, what doesn't need to happen, what I believe to be true, my boundaries, what I do accept and what I don't accept. And there are many women who have seen these and they're like, Yinka, no, thank you. You can keep that to yourself. I have no interest in any of that. And I totally respect that. The purpose of this isn't for me to be liked. The purpose of this is for me to be well understood so people can decide to come or to go. This is not for everybody. It isn't designed to be for everybody. And it is not, I don't want it to be for everybody. I want it to be for the right people, not all people. And so, but it's so important to make sure that this is a valued space because ultimately, I know it's incredibly valuable. I spend 20 minutes or thereabouts every single week for 200 episodes. People have taken things that I've shared in the Booster Shot show and they've gone and they've created cash and they've built businesses and they've done all sorts of things. It's done amazing things for my business. It's done amazing things for other people's businesses. But no matter how valuable it is, if it isn't valued, it won't be treated as valuable. People will be like, not so much, don't really care. I'd rather, watch something else. I'd rather be somewhere else. And that's the thing. I'd never take it for granted when people are watching me. The fact that there are people watching me, even in this moment, honestly, my heart is full. And I'm grateful every single day. You could be anywhere in the world, but you've chosen to be here with me. And so it is incumbent upon me to make sure that I not only provide value, but I help you to understand how to value it too. Because value that is not valued will not be treated as valuable. That is our one powerful takeaway. One actionable tip that I want you to really get to understand today. You incredible women that I can see in the chat, Colleen, Tayo, Sharon, I can see you over on LinkedIn. Thank you so much for, participating. Tag a friend. I didn't even ask you. All the tech-in got me to forget to ask you. And so I'll ask you at the end how you are doing on a scale of 1 to 10. But the thing I want you to understand is we spend, particularly as women, so much time focused on ensuring that what is in that tin is incredible. It's amazing. It is popular. It is brilliant. It does all the things. It goes to depths. It is the Heineken version. It reaches depths other offers, other solutions, other ideas can't possibly reach. And yet, if no one understands the value of it, then you don't sell it and it isn't treated as valuable. It isn't the value that causes the treatment of valuable. It is the understanding of value. It is the agreement of value. It is the acceptance of value that actually enables something to be treated as valuable. Value that is not valued will not be treated as valuable. And so, ladies and gents, I am in celebration mode. I'm going to give you one actionable tip, and then I don't know what the song is that we sing. I only know like candles for birthdays and things. And so but given that I don't know how, the song that you sing when it's not a birthday, I'm not going to sing a song. I'm going to light some candles, and then I'm going to blow them out. But my one actionable tip for you today, I've been here for 200 episodes. Let me know in the chat if you want me to keep going. And again, this is you telling me your insights. Tell me what you want to learn. Tell me what you want to know. I'm coming for sure. I've got some plans and some changes in the works. But the thing I want you to understand is you have a say too. Like if I kept doing this, booster shot show and nobody was showing up, then I would rethink it. Honestly, like we all have other things to do. We've got other places we get to be. And so the opportunity that we have, the opportunity that we have to create value, the opportunity that we have to share value is by agreement. So tell me, how can I help you? What is going to support you to supercharge your cash flow, to build your business, to remember always that you are the prize, that you are the person that is of such incredible and high value. Hey, Nat Bullen over on Facebook. It is so great to have you in the room, lady. Episode 200. I'm so excited. We have been sharing. I've been sharing I've been sharing 5 powerful lessons that this particular series of 200 episodes have taught me. Very quickly on a recap from that perspective. Number 1, you may not have perfect conditions, but it is for you to perfect the conditions if you are so minded for success. Number 2, imperfect action beats perfect plan. Imperfect action will always beat a perfect plan. Number 3, showing will always trump telling. What you show people will always shout louder than anything you have to say or tell about them. Number 4, the power of goodwill and people wanting you to win should never be underestimated. And number 5, value that is not valued will not be treated as valuable. And so I'd love to know from you, ladies and gents. Feel free, drop it in the chat. I wouldn't even say best answer because it's not a competition like that, but I would love to know please offer your suggestions. I'm going to offer a prize to the best suggestion of how you would like to see, what you would like to see. Do you want me to start interviewing people? Who do you want to see come and join me on the Booster Shot Show? What topics do you want me to cover? Are there new formats that are helping you with your learning and your growth that you would love to see come into the Booster Shot Show format? I'm all ears, and I'm all open to seeing what magic you have to create. And I'm not distracted at all, but what I am doing is I'm lighting some candles because I am going to give you that one actionable tip. And that one actionable tip is to have a look at something in your business that is of true value and see how well do you think you are helping people to value it. Are you explaining the opportunity that it creates? Are you helping them to discern between your opportunity and someone else's? How are you helping them value it? That's my one actionable tip for you today. Choose one thing in your business and ask, how am I helping people value it? If you are up for that challenge, drop me a yes in the chat. And then for now, I have this tiny little cake. Very excited about this tiny little cake and this very cute little 200. I'm going to blow out these candles. Ladies, I'm not really one for wishing on candles, but I wish you every success. I wish you consistency. I wish you cash flow. I wish you rich and rested in both journey and outcome. And I wish you cake. So, ladies and gents, that is everything I wanted to share with you today. Yay to this 200th episode. We keep rolling. So, I will be back here 1:30 p.m. UK time next Wednesday for episode 201. I'll be looking out for your suggestions of what you would like to cover, what more insights you want me to share. This has been such a game-changing experience, especially for an introvert who isn't, video is not my preferred medium. I know for sure is that I can do anything that I put my mind to, and I can now see that I have 200 data points to prove to me and show me that that is the fact. And so, with that, ladies and gents, take care. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Tag a friend who needs some hype, some love, some pep in their step. Let me know how you are doing. I forgot to, I was distracted by the checking, but I'd love to know what out on a scale of 1 to 10, how you are feeling as we come to the end of this show. In the meantime, ladies and gents, take care. Have a beautiful rest of your day. I will see you in the spaces. Take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye.